50% off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It
here,
is.
Here,
right.
like, and anywhere else in the world, it would be a whole lot more money.
Forget it.
Yeah, and where can you find anything so fabulous?
Listen, it's going to get more and more fabulous every little design we show you.
Exactly.
So we're moving on to our bamboo garden collection. Here's what we have. We have two beautiful bangles. One that is all enamel all the way around, and then we have one that has the enhanced crystals on one side, and look at how smart this is. Look at the enameling on the reverse. So that one's going to be with the crystals, $129. It will be $159, and then the all enameling will be $129. It's $109.98, brand new on the day today. And here's how you're going to choose this: either small or large. Right?
Real simple.
Real simple, slip-on design. Boy, does this have just oomph to it, right?
Isn't that handsome? I mean, to me, you know, in summer, bamboo is, of course, so, you know, it's just so iconic. And to do it in white mother of pearl, but then to have that one that's encrusted, half of it is encrusted with the most beautiful, beautiful, brilliant pave in the world. And then, of course, the single. And these are single hinge, girls. It's very easy. There's no clasp to fool around with. You just throw it right on your wrist and out the door you go. And there's nothing like having that white in your jewelry wardrobe that just really adds. It's like, you know, bringing like seeing a gal in a brand new pair of white jeans. It just looks fresh and fabulous. And this being so classic, available today at this wild, wonderful price, it's a great day to get these classics home.
Oh, you're not kidding. And going back to the ensemble we just talked about a minute ago, how fabulous.
Look at this.
Look
Heidi.
at that.
Look at those
have
three.
fun with this.
And you know what? Sir.
I thought, when I originally saw these, it is so seamless. I thought it was just a slip-on.
Yeah.
It's a hinge.
It's a hinge.
You don't even see the hinge.
No, you cannot see it. It's absolutely hidden. And, you know, when you're doing enameling, girls, you know, it's done with a paintbrush. And it's a very, very difficult thing to do properly. You know, you can't have any drip marks. You can't, you know, if anything like that happens, you have to start all over again. So, you know, these here, it's done in such a magnificent way. You'll see all of that workmanship that goes around. It's just like painting anything. When you're painting something on a curve, it's much more difficult than painting something on the flat.
Well, that's why you don't see.
Yeah,
you know, years ago, back in vintage retro, you know, you would see a lot of enameling. And those pieces are worth and you don't see it very often. These are the things I love about your collection. Like, you bring back those beautiful details, like enameling, right, in high, fine fashion jewelry that you just don't see. And especially at the values. I mean, these are the pieces that you see at auction, you know, estate sales and things of that nature of ladies that could afford anything. You know?
And that's what really pleases me so much is, you know, you walk up and down Worth Avenue in Palm Beach, and you know, I'll see my jewelry on these gorgeous creatures.
Absolutely.
You know, and it's just, and I'm sure they could afford whatever their little heart's desire.
Right.
But you know, this is classic. This is beautiful. This is something that will never, ever, ever go out of style.
No, 100%. And Heidi, I want to mention this too. We also have matching rings. And let me just say,
look at that.
It's a 4-piece set.
Oh, wow.
All right, that we do have in the black, and then we also have it available for you in the white, like I'm showcasing. So we'll show that whole look together. By the way, notice how you had the cuff on too with that. You know, I love this organic shape of that mother of pearl.
Isn't that cool?
So pretty. Goes back perfectly with the necklace you're wearing, with the weekly deal drop. They all work together. But look how rich that is. That is like arm candy at its finest.
It truly is.
And then if you want to get the rings and get a head start, I don't even know if you know this, you get all 4 for $49.98.
You're kidding. These here?
Let me double check. Is that right?
Wow.
I think that is right.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Okay, girls.
Yeah. And 5 flex pays.
Those are fabulous rings.
They're so fun. And I love mixing and matching them on different fingers and different. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna put a 90-second clock up on the screen. We did not bring in many of these. The nature of, again, the detail of that enameling work. And let's talk about the crystals that you use, if you will, Heidi.
Sure.
These are just gorgeous.
Aren't they? They just sparkle like nobody's business, girls. And the pave work, you know, when it's so close together, they call that micro pave. And, you know, you can see here, it's literally even underneath where your arm, you know, touches the bangle
Which
itself.
who does that?
Who does that? But, you know, we do because we want to make sure that, you know, you are perfectly encrusted in the finest, most beautiful crystals that we could possibly get our hands on. And I love the fact that, you know, as this twirls around your wrist, you have the beautiful white and the white enamel, and then this one goes to the crystal. So it is just a very handsome, fabulous, high-end piece of jewelry for the summer.
If you can get both, and again, I obviously, whatever your budget allows you to do, but oh, it looks so stunning together.
Doesn't it?
And honestly, Victoria doesn't need anything else. She doesn't need a necklace. You know, really, just with that, or the fabulous set of 4 rings, or the big bold ring that I absolutely love. That is also part of that collection. Okay, we're also going to give you a little sneak peek. Are we doing